All right, nerds, we're back at it, back after it. Welcome back, by the way. Just out here doing a little bit of fishing and getting my tracking skill up, as well as doing some foraging while standing out here in the water to get ourselves another stack of fresh fish. And I have also fished up a couple rusty daggers. Now, someone had mentioned, and I tried to find it. I am super sorry. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But they had mentioned that if you take a water flask and tarnished weapons and you put them in the forge, you can break them down to get ore. And we're absolutely going to be testing that here real quick. So I just wanted to get another stack of fresh fish. So that was out of the way. We had the food out of the way. And we are starting to gather some pods of water. We're not quite high enough level to where we're getting skill gains with it yet, but that'll come. No big deal. I'm curious as to what type of weapon, if this does work, what type of weapon, if that changes the ore that you get. And I think our tracking is finally maxed out. Yeah, our tracking is 55. I think tracking is done. So got that out of the way. We'll just pop it up one more time. No. Okay. So we're gonna get a stack of fish. We got one fish to go. Our fishing skills up to 117. So that's awesome. That's terrific. That's on the move. That's on the rise. So I like that. Terrific. Another rusty dagger in real time. And another pot of water. Sensational. And I think it's 4 pods of water and a bottle to make a flask. I'm not sure. At the moment, we don't have access to a brewing table or a brewing station. So we're just drinking the pods as they come. So I'm going to get one more fish, hopefully. Hopefully we get another fish. Do I need a full stack of fish? Absolutely not. Am I going to get a full stack of fish? Absolutely. Eventually. Here in real time. But I do have some other things I would like to talk about, some other things that we would like to unpack. Excuse me, I got to take a drink of my delicious purified drinking water here real quick. But what I do want to talk about is exaltations. Terrific. So exaltations, I had thrown up a poll, and it's still early into the poll. We're not doing it tonight. I'm not doing it for this episode, but I had spoken about exaltations, and although I cannot use the item that an exaltation would come from, is it okay, is it legal to take the exaltation out of the item and place it like in an item that I have personally crafted? Basically along the lines of, me enchanting my own gear. Now, I would like to do this, but I would also like to figure out a cost for doing it, because typically there we go, we're all set. Typically there is a cost for doing things in the game. You go to craft something, it costs materials, and I know that, it could be like, oh well, the grind is good enough. We could just do this for now. Is good enough to be able to afford those, but I would like to put a cost on the transaction, I guess, and I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that, because typically an exaltation is usually a spell or something like that, and I had thought, like, knee-jerk reaction was, should I charge myself like 50 platinum per spell level? So if it's a spell, that's really high level, it's going to cost me a good chunk of platinum to take that exaltation, and I could just take that platinum and dump it into an NPC, pay the banker, whatever I want to do with that, or come up with some way that there's a cost, there is a sacrifice for doing this. So if you would like to aid in the process of figuring that out, unraveling that riddle, then throw your thoughts and ideas in the compliment section down below. And we need to make these daggers tarnished to start with. So we will sharpen that dagger, And then we will do the dagger, tarnished dagger, and a flask of water. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Dude, that is so good. Okay. Oh, man, let's fucking go. So in preparation for this, this here, oh, it's gonna save on materials. Oh, wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of the game. It's gonna save so much. In preparation to this, I already took the time to take all of my... I did it again. Damn it. Slow down, Wreck-It. Slow down, nerd. All right. To take all the tarnished items off of my loot filter. Now, my concern with that was... We'll get this out of our face. Get this out of here. My concern with that was I didn't want to throw those directly into the bank for storage, because I think I would get them mixed up. I think if I just said, okay, we can just throw every tarnished item into storage, I would get them confused on which ones I could merge that I have personally crafted and which ones, you know, I had looted from killing an enemy. So instead, I have set all of them, I've just removed them. I'm going to loot them naturally into my inventory, and I'm going to make trips. That way I break them down as I get them so that I can stay as true to the Let's Play, as true to the challenge as possible. There are so many people playing Nerds. Look around, look at it. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right, well, with that being known, that I can beat up enemies, get the rusted stuff, and then start breaking it down into ore that is usable, I have two choices. I can either go back into here where we've already done quite a bit of leveling, but there's still pretty good XP. There's still pretty good XP. I could do a little more work in this department. These guys are all, you know, these guys are all yellow. And of course we've got, you know, a lot of skeletons. And I could just stick it out right here. Or we could go try to find some enemies somewhere else. I do think that level 11 to lock in my trio might be the first thing that I want to do, and I think that'll probably be best to go ahead and stick it out here. We already know some of the items. There is some enemies we haven't taken out. It does give me the opportunity to sharpen weapons, and then I have to decide, you know, do I merge it or do I get ore? And I would like to continue to test this this breaking down of tarnished items. That is absolutely clutch. Again, I'm super sorry that I don't remember the name of the individual who told me. It was like, basically, brother, you do know that this is a thing. And then someone else said, I heard somewhere that this was also a thing. And it is 100% true. You can use a water flask and a tarnished weapon and break it down into ore for future crafting. And that is fucking phenomenal. So the hunt for rusty weapons is now in full. It's going to save on money. It's going to save on some time and some of the grind. So, speaking of the grind, I think that is the first order of business, is to get back in there with our tarnished blades and our puppers, who hasn't been named yet. I've got a poll up if you want to vote on a name. If you like the poll that I put up, or not the poll, it's a post, I'm sorry. If you like the post itself, that goes towards the name of us naming our boy Shovel. If you have a name that you would like instead, by all means, throw it up there. But we're going to be taken based on the highest amount of likes. And as of right now, Shovel is absolutely in the lead. That being said, I'm gonna leave it up for a couple of days. We're gonna announce on episode 4. So you got over a day to get after it if you want to, if you care, if you give a shit. If you don't, you know, whatever it is. But I'm gonna keep gathering up materials, and I'm gonna start pushing the loot. Let me go through the loot thing here real quick, because I don't think that I have any rusties. that are set. Let's try that real quick. All right, we can store all rusted items. We will store all rusties. All right. Oh, no, no, that's not what I want to do. Damn it. All right. I'm sure I'll find one. Fuck. All right. Back to murdering murdering nerds with our rusted blades. Well, our tarnished blades. We don't have rusty blades. Ours are tarnished. All right, we're just clearing out this that little room's got the abomination of row in it. And I would like to take a crack at this dork. Oh, I think we can get him by himself. Sensational. Come here, nerd. What is happening? Where is this guy? Oh, goodness. Guy scared the shit out of me. All right. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. All right, he's level 16 warrior. Let's get him blind. Jump back over into divine. We're living in berserk stance because the damage is just so good. It's just so good. And we can see what the abomination of Roe has got in his nasty little pockets. What you got for me, dork? What you got for me? Oh, we're getting frenzy gains. Just die. Thank you. The crown. All right. Control circlet. Interesting. +1. So basically, most characters can wear this thing. 3 AC, 6 mana. All right. All right. Isn't that something? Let's take a look at what it looks like. It looks like absolutely nothing. There is no graphic for it. And well, we'll just sell that. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. Ooh. Welcome back, fucker. Oh, God, he sent us for a loop. All right. Back. Get back here. Get out of here, little buddy. He has a terrible time getting through that doorway. All right, we can get some archery gains here. Get our archery skill up. Sit back and throw some heals on our boy. Shoot some arrows. And maybe he'll drop something different. Oh my gosh, he is shredding our pet. But our pet heal is pretty damn good. So in between launching arrows and getting gains, oh man, 100 archery. Terrific. All right, let's turn off taunt. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Stop hitting my pet. Boom. And we've already looted. We've already looted some tarnished weapons while we're down here. So we'll check and see what we can get from those. Any tarnished weapon that I loot is illegal for me to merge. All right, control circlet. All right, we're gonna auto sell that. I do not need that. I do not need that. Boom. And I'm just gonna keep. I'm probably just gonna keep killing these dorks until. Look at how he runs. All right, EverQuest Legends. God damn. But I think this is a good room for us to get level 11 in. And then I think we're absolutely gonna go test the waters of adventure someplace else. I need to start pumping faction giggity into another town. So that we've got access to all of the crafting stations. And there's a couple options for that. The number one option, the easiest option, is Quenos. That is a run. That is a run away. That is a journey, but not an impossible journey. I've done it quite a few times. I've crossed the world. So that is a dream that can happen, and the best way to raise faction there is to just go to Blackborough and kill gnolls. But I don't know if that's the route that I want to go. I would have to do maybe a little bit of research on... Did I clear this room? What? No, they're just hiding. Come here, failed experiment. I would have to do a little bit of research, sorry for the pause, on how to race faction with, like, if we wanted to go to Agak or if we wanted to do Grob. So I might look that up. I might look that up and see if that's a viable route, because it's a little closer to home, and see what I uncover. But for now, we're just gonna push to level 11. That way I can lock in my class combination. And we can keep moving onward and upward. So, when I do level the enchanter stuff, I'll probably make sure that that's, like, you know, well known that it's like, hey, you know, I'm working on enchanter, to do, you know, jewel crafting. But we're nowhere close to that part of the adventure, just because jewel crafting is expensive. It is freaking expensive, and I mean, we are poor. So, for now, any amount of enchanter work that I do when I go to switch the build, and I'll make sure that I cover that I'm like, okay, these are the classes I'm gonna level, you know, alongside this. Obviously, Beast Lord will not change, if I keep Ranger or not. But, I'll make sure that you guys know what the plan is, what the play is. And at that point, in the early stages, it'll just be so that I have levels and can unlock the, you know, enchant whatever metal of War Llama. So, but for now, that's a ways off. That's still a ways off. We're still super early game. We're still running around in, you know, the patchwork leather of yore, wielding the tarnished blades of Seb less than Cabalus, which I thought was a pretty funny comment. It's new Seb less. So I'm gonna keep after it, and I'm gonna respond to all the people that are sending me tells here, and thank you guys for reaching out while I'm running amok doing dumb shit and EverQuest Legends. I appreciate you, nerds. Alright, just popping in here real quick. We just killed the Abomination of Roe again. And if you didn't know, he drops the Singed Armature Rod, which is a primary monk beast lord only, apparently. Two-handed blunt. It's a .233, and it's got 5 hit points and 1 SV fire, and it looks just like a cracked staff. So, pretty cool. Another neat little item. I'm going to go ahead and auto sell those because I don't need them. And I'm just down here, still chipping away at this room. Still messing around in here. So, I'm going to keep after it. We're going to secure level 11. We're going to do probably a hop in time here because, we've seen enough of this place. We've seen enough. We've seen it. We came, we saw, we whipped some serious ass. It's time to do other things. Did I miss, or is he just bugged the fuck out? Like, what is happening? Nope, he was just bugged. That's fine. That's fine. It's EverQuest. There's going to be some janky shit. That's to be expected. That's to be expected. Oh my god, I love this model. What a big blob of shit you are. Some necromancer, some magic user was super proud. They were just like, look what we've done. Bro, he looks terrible. Oh, man. Giving the ogre a run for his money. Out here, the failed experiment. Yeah, damn. Get out of here, shit monster. Holy jeez. All right, I'm gonna keep after it. We're gonna snag up this level real quick. Well, at least for you guys, it'll be real quick. I wish I could just be like, ta-da, and ding, you know, that'd be badass. All right, we're gonna pull from the middle of the room, which is super dumb, super dumb. Oh, he came straight to us, man. Worked with him. Worked with him. All right, I'm gonna murk these dorks. We're gonna get level 11, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, boys, we've taken up residence inside the room itself. And we are about to be big fat level 11. I'm just gonna kill a couple more of these, looking motherfuckers, and, we'll have that delicious ding noise. Oh, yeah, dang. What a great enemy. Oh man, I'm excited. I am excited. Just chatting up a couple folks here. Having some real talk with some real folks. About the game, and just everybody's reached out, man. Super humbling. Absolutely appreciate you nerds. Also, all the advice when it comes to like trade skills and like that kind of stuff. I need to figure out. I need to unravel the riddle of the forage macro, because I've got it on a movement key, which I didn't there for a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got excited about leveling. Here it comes. Here comes the level golem. But I need to unravel the riddle of like figuring out how to have somebody said do an auto inventory macro, which I could like pop like somewhere over here, I guess. And that way when I get the item, I just click it onto that and assign the macro. Which could work. We could do that. It would be super cool to make a macro that just foraged and then auto inventoried. Oh, we leveled. Ding. Done. Where the fuck is my ding noise? When I lock it, better give me that damn ding noise, EverQuest. You got one job, baby, and that's to feed this noise to my monkey brain. Oh, man. Terrific. All right, I guess we'll kill you one more time. All right. Beast Lord locked in. Oh, my God. Bring on the gains, baby. Absolutely locked in. I'm going to fight my way out of here. These guys don't drop any weapons. This is just an experience farm. This room here, just an experience farm. Not a bad one either. It's not a bad little XP farm. This is a good room. It's got really quick respawn. So if you start as an XR, you get to a level to where you can drop these nerds like third period French. Give it a go. Get yourself a piece of the Abomination of Row. Why he's called the Abomination of Row, I have no idea. But you too can come down here and beat the brakes off of his big clay ass. I love the look of the XR weapons, by the way. Oh. Emotive minor potential. Yeah, damn. I don't mind if I do. Little present. Little level 11 present. Tossed our way. Alright. I'm gonna get healed up. I'm gonna fight my way out of here. And then I think we're gonna pursue something else, because I'm tired of looking at this dungeon. I'm tired of being in this zone. I'm ready to go do other things. What's up, big guy? Good to see you, Abomination of Row. It's good to see you again. Oh, we got forage. Terrific. We got some forage. Gil. Is he yep, he's absolutely coming to get a piece. Oh, he brought a stick. He's got a crack staff. Get him. All right, we'll beat him up one more time. Hey, maybe he's got another mode of minor potential for us. That'd be nice. We're gonna head out and we're gonna test the theory of seeing like since these are all just like one-handed slashing, all three of them are one-handed slashing weapons. We'll see how much ore we get. I'll make sure to let you guys know, so that way if you too are doing a little bit of crafting, you'll know for yourself. Oh, well, okay. He had infinitesimal potential. That's fine. That's also fine. We take those around here. We take those. I'm going to kill every skeleton on my way out. And I'll see you guys at the forge. All right, I do have some rusty weapons in the bank, but I figured we would just start with the tarnished stuff that we got. I grabbed up some more water, and it appears to be a small brick of ore. Oh, we failed. Small brick of ore for those, and a small brick of ore for these. So that is awesome, and for a small brick of ore, that's what we were dropping a platinum on. For each and every one of those. So being able to we got some food. Got ourselves a little rabbit meat. Terrific. Alright, nope, not trade skill. Dragon Horde. We're gonna go ahead and grab up the rusties, and we'll retrieve those. Boom. And then we will sharpen those bad boys up. And I know it's a little bit of a process instead of being like, you know, just throw everything into the vault, but I just kind of want to stay true to the Let's Play here. What bonuses are that? Ours is a +2. I would have to have 4 of them. I think that for now the play is just to get our hands on that easy ore. Oh man, that is so good. That is so good, and we can turn all of those. What about my Oh, we failed. Oh, we failed twice. Okay. Come on, game. I don't think we gain anything for making a +2. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and turn that into another brick of ore. And then we'll take that ore and we'll make ourselves some sheet metal. Oh, all right. Fantastic. Pods of water. We take those. We take those. Love it. Okay. Trade skill. We have some small pieces of ore. And I think that we can, let me look up some stuff here real quick. I just want to be sure that I'm sure before I start just slapping things together. We'll go ahead and search recipes. I do want to keep making the sheet metal. So we can get another point in sheet metal. Which that's for our small bricks. And we failed. We lacked the skill. But it should be now trivial. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will succeed. And I think that the small pieces of ore, maybe we start doing, we could probably work our way to studs. I got to get factions so I can get my hands on a file mold so that I can start making, I can start breaking down ore and making studs and stuff like that, and steel bonding and the like. For any type of upgrades that I would like to do in the tailoring department. I did come across some iron oxide off of those golems that were down in there, and I think, can't you use that to make like red dye or something like that, to dye armor like red or something? There's a distinct possibility that I'm dumb. So we're just gonna make all of these into metal bits, because they'll get used. They'll get used. All right, we're gonna make 2 metal bits. That's okay. That's all free stuff, man. That was all free. That was all free stuff. I'm gonna do this instead of throwing all this stuff back into the trade skill depot. These I'll throw in there. But yeah, I did pick up some iron oxide, and I think, I could be wrong, but I do think that this is usable for dyeing armor. And some alchemy. Maybe it is just alchemy. I don't know. There's one other thing that we've got to take care of. There's one other thing that we got to take care of because I'm dumb. Okay? Listen. Listen. I completely missed. It was brought to my attention. It was brought to my attention that I crafted all my armor here, right? And I was like, yay, we got it done. And I didn't make fucking gloves, and I didn't notice at all. Until somebody in the comments was like, how long do you think it's going to take him to notice that he didn't make fucking gloves? I was like, son of a bitch. So that's fine. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. We're going to be making them out of ruined bear. So we're going to do some gloves. We're gonna wear the finest of bear skin gloves is now on our hands. Okay, this is a judgment-free area. Okay, this is a tree of trust, people. Okay, all right. We're gonna make some pants here. No. Just one's fine. Just one's fine. And we're gonna put our boy. We're gonna put our boy in some of the finest bearskin pants that a little buddy can wear. And what else we want to put on old boy? What else we want to put? We want to give him some sleeves. Maybe we make him a nice hat. Let's make him a nice hat. We'll make him a hat. Oh, good. We've got some berries, and I'm just fucking around in my inventory. All right. We'll make him a nice bear hat. Yeah. Oh, dude, could you imagine if that was a thing? If you could put your pet in the barbarian polar bear hat, brother, my brother. That's all my pet would wear. They'd be like, "What? Why is he wearing that dumbass hat, dude?" Because. All right, let's do some sleeves. We're just gonna get some armor on our boy. We're just gonna. I might as well use the ruined pelts. I do need to eventually get my hands on a skinning knife, but I'm pretty sure that those have to be forged. And well, although we do have access to a forge, we do not have access to all of the molds required. Terrific. All right, get our boy just a little bit of armor. All right, looking good. He's looking good. He's moving up in the world. He's getting a little bit more AC. We got his weapons sorted out. We're gonna be getting ore. We're gonna be moving up in the world. I think it's time though that we head out from not Cabalus, from the new Seb Less expedition, and we move on and out into the world. I might make a better bow. Maybe we don't. We don't have a whole lot of money. For now, it's just a pulling tool. So, all right, we're gonna throw our fruit in the bank, and I don't know if I can do anything with a rabbit, but we're also gonna throw that in there. We need to get some bags. We need to get some bags going. We need to get a lot of things moving. And I think the best way we're gonna do that is onward and upward. It's time to move on out into the world, and I think that the first play is probably going to be to figure out a faction. We're going to need to figure out a faction, someone else to love us. And well, they don't necessarily need to love us. They just need to settle the fuck down a little bit and let us in there to use the trade, the trade skill stations. So I'm going to look up some stuff because I haven't done faction with Grab or Aguk yet, and I think it's a cool theme. I'm going to see what it is, see how difficult it is. If there's enemies or whatever that I can just go slaughter wholesale. Worst case scenario, we can beat the brakes off of orcs to get faction with some of the individuals in Freeport. But getting Freeport militia faction is just an absolute pain in the ass. So I'm not going to be doing that. We're gonna leave and quit our instance. Go back to the world of multiplayer with all the Chads out there in Antonica, in Norath. And I'm going to look some stuff up, and we're going to go from there. Oh my gosh, we got more runny babbit. I'm just going to keep this open. There we go. All right. For you, it'll be just a second. All right, nerds, we're on the move. I looked up some stuff. I was trying to figure out the best way to like race faction with either like Grob or Agug or those kinds of things while I was just enjoying this absolutely scrumptious baked Italian sub that just absolutely hit the spot, nerds. You know what I'm talking about? God damn. It was so good. And it all sounds like a whole lot of busy work that I just really don't want to do right now. So we're on the move. And we're going to make our way to the Gorge Absorb. And I think it's going to be right up our alley when it comes to taking on the Mud Nerds. There's also Minotaurs there. And of course, Evil Eyes. Evil Eyes are a big, nasty pain in the ass. But I wanna go hunt places to, maybe get our hands on some of the crafting materials to get them to drop off of enemies and not always be like oh, we're in the zone. I was like, what's happening? Damn it, EverQuest Legends. Not always be buying our materials and stuff like that. That, and I think they're also I think they're a good level for us. So we should be able to get, a couple things done. A nice gentleman hit me with Spirit of the Wolf, so we're going to take advantage. We're going to be taking the back way into the Gorge Absorb because I don't want to try to run through High Keep. To get there, I don't want to have to run through Misty to get there into Runny Eye. So for now, the plan is to just take the run through the desert into Inithul, into the Fiarat, into Wraith Mountains, into Lake Wraithtier, into the Karanas, and then into the Gorge Absorb. So there's a lot of journey along the way here, and that's fine. I've ran all over the old world on foot with characters on Project Quorum. And maybe we'll come across something along the way that I'm like, ooh, this could be the play. It does put us, the Gorge Absorb does put us in the Karanas, so that does give the opportunity to raise faction with the city of Quenos, as well as puts us close to Citadel Runny if we really wanted to do that stuff to faction with the with Rivervale. I don't really care about factioning with Rivervale. But I would rather pursue both crafted materials as well as getting experience at the same time, as opposed to being like, okay, well, we're just going to run to this area and I'm going to beat up gnolls, to faction with Quenos. I'm not super concerned about that because there is also the option of our secondary loadout. Our secondary loadout being an enchanter, we can just use an illusion at any time we would like and go do one of the mini, race unlock achievements. And the easiest pick is probably Neriak, the Dark Elves. Just pop on an illusion. I mean, at level 14, we'll get camouflage, and we already have sneak because we're a ranger. Which I did while I was eating. I did take the time to go ahead and level our sneak up. I capped that off, which I think is at 60, yes. I capped that off at 60, so that's out of the way. So we can get that up and on the move. That way we can do faction quests and stuff like that. I can use camouflage to get behind enemies, sneak, or NPCs, not necessarily enemies, and then do some faction turn-ins to unlock the races. I don't care about unlocking the races. I don't need to do any of that. I picked a lizard for a reason. We will be Ixar because that's what I want to be. So that stuff is, I think, kind of secondary. Getting the areas unlocked, getting the cities unlocked, getting to the different stations, because typically how it works is even though you can faction with a lot of cities and you can faction with this race or that race, oh, we got some row dates. Row is taking us on a date. Terrific. Let's put that here. Oh, this sell pretty good. I don't think it's 100% necessary at the moment. Also, oh, The orcs. Also, the crafting stations and stuff like that, as far as like looting goes, since the way that looting works in the game. This guy, by the way, and Dad Phila, is an absolute unit. Dr. Giggle Nuts. Get back in your cage, frog. Anyway, you can send it straight to the bank. So there's nothing stopping me from being like, okay, we're going to kill all these things. I'm going to send all this stuff to the trade skill depot. Oh my God. All right. All right. I love it. Anyway, we can send it straight to the bank. You guys have got to stop doing weird shit. Oh, that's so fun. Anyway, there we go. We'll do that. That way we can see where the fuck we're going. All right. We're by default headed to the Firat, but I can send the ore straight over to the trade skill depot, and we can move from there. So that's no problem. I don't mind a grind. I also don't mind a slow grind. I promise you, I've done worse in EverQuest than be like, oh, I'm gonna go here in faction with this nerd or that nerd. You know, I've got a self-found Ixar monk. I've done every Sash quest available as an Ixar. So, you know, grinding up the faction with the different cities and stuff like that. I'll get the job done when I when I feel like I need to get the job done. The only thing we're really kind of lagging behind on, the hardest thing for us to procure at the moment is actually water. So at the moment, the only thing we're really having to rely on is forage. And that's the, you know, the opportunity to get our hands on some fruit and berries and stuff like that to be like, okay, we can take water flasks and turn them into drinks. Because I don't believe it's a 1-for-1. Did I run past? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I think the yield is, now I could be wrong, but I think you get 5 for 1 if memory serves. And a lot of the brewing stuff isn't necessarily a drink, because it's like, okay, you can make short beer, but your character's not naturally going to drink them. Unfortunately, that doesn't count. EverQuest is not based on real life. All right, we're in the Firat, and I like this map. This map is pretty clean. This is pretty cool. I know you can do some stuff with it. I'm pretty sure everybody hates us. I'm pretty sure the bouncer will kill us if he catches us. We're in big trouble. But we're also rangers, so we can keep an eye on where he is via our track. And I know I'm running like right towards him, but I'm running right towards him because I wanna con him. I want to see. All right, let's just keep this open. Where you go, nerd? There he is. Oh yeah, he's ready to attack. He is ready to slay a lizard. He is not tolerating any of our bullshit. That's okay. That's okay. I don't like him either. Alright, I'm gonna make my way across the Firat, across the Wraith Mountains, and I'll see you guys when we get closer to the Gorge of Zorb. Alright, nerds, we're gonna take the opportunity to take the opportunity. I had forgotten all about this place in Wraith Mountains. And up here at the top, there's just a whole bunch of like unkept druid preservers. But also in the area, there's a whole mess of grizzly bears. And if we can get our hands on some more bear pelts as we're moving about, sensational, auto store those. That would be absolutely terrific for our crafting gains. And in particular, our bags. If we can get our hands on a couple high quality bear pelts, as well as some grizzly bear skin, we can also make a medicine pouch. So the grizzly bears, although most of them are blue, and there it is. There it is. Sensational. All right, auto store them. And the preservers don't care. They're dubious. They don't give a shit what I'm doing. They don't care what I'm up to. They don't even care if I'm killing the bears, at least as far as memory serves. And if they do, well, we'll probably end up respawning because they'll probably kill us instantly because we're outgunned and we're outleveled. But there's a whole mess of bears in this area. And since we are Beast Lord Ranger, we can kind of just take our pick at taking them out. And it's experience. It's not the greatest experience we could be chasing down, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that we're getting gains, and we're getting materials. So, and we can use the other pelts as well. I do know that there's a couple random named nerds up here. I just got to check them and make sure they're just dubious. And we can gather up some bear pelt. So I'm gonna do that. I just wanted to check in real quick and be like, hey nerds, I said, you know, we might come across you know, an piece of candy, and here we be. Here we be with the grizzly bear hunt, and I'm pretty sure they're all that that spawns in the area. And hello little buddy. Okay, he's dubious. He's dubious. I think they're all on the same faction. Like I said, yeah, they don't care. They're like, yeah, I mean, we like the bears, but also we don't give a shit what you're doing. Let's check you just to be sure. All right, dubious as well. Everybody appears to just be like, ugh, there's an Ixar. That's okay. I don't like them either. I don't like them either. And they're level 29. Level 29, I think they're all druids, yeah. Yeah, so big, massive pain in the ass. There's also orc faction down here. Oh, looks like there's some frogs. Gross. Looks like there's some frogs down here taking advantage. Get back in your cage, frog. Yeah, damn. So I'm going to do this for a little bit until either I get tired of hunting for bears or... Excuse me, coming through. Need to murder a bear. Thanks very much. Until I get bored or I run out of bears. And even the bears that don't give experience are worth. Ooh, Cody's. Cody's are nice. That's gonna be good XP as well as you know, good chance for materials. We'll beat this Kodiak bear together. Boom. I did get Hawkeye, the Hawkeye spell at level 11 that I didn't detail. It's a permanent buff. So once cast, you can just forget about it. But it improves your aim with a bow. So that's awesome. That's good stuff. That's good for us. We'll take that. We take those. And yeah. All right, Cody's he's a little more durable. At level 15, but delicious yellow XP coming in hot. Mind thy business, Black Bear. Okay, or don't. That's okay. Okay that you didn't mind your business. You're next. Boom. More grizzly bear skin, and well, we'll also be getting bear meat that we can use to make some bear sandwiches as soon as I get a baking station unlocked. All right, I'm going to keep after it. All right, I've been killing here for a little bit. Some other players start to show up. I don't feel like making my own personal instance, so I think we're going to be moving on. I'm up to 80% in XP. Killed quite a few bears throughout the area. I do want to check something. Oh, okay, so they're threatening. All right. I know that some of the gypsy factions are okay with Ixar on Project 1. And I wasn't sure if that was the case here as well. But whoever that was, they're not a fan. So that's okay. That's all right. Same target, little buddy. Same target. Get you dotted up with flame lick. But I think we're going to be moving on. I think it's time to move on. I've gathered enough thick grizzly bear skin. I haven't seen a whole lot of high quality bear pelt, which that's also fine. That's also okay. But just having the opportunity. Also, we will be in the Karana area, so Karana is crawling with crafting materials. Just all meandering around on... oh, goodness. It's all meandering around on 4 legs, if not more. And we'll probably take advantage of that as well. Oh my goodness, guys! Look at the sunset over Lake Wraith. Yeah, damn. All right, I'm gonna make my way through Lake Wraith here. I said Lake Wraith. We're still in Wraith Mountains. Whatever, nerds. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. You're picking up what I'm putting down. So we're gonna do the long swim and hug the wall absolutely, because I don't do deep water. Although I've swam Lake Wraith here often, quite a few times. You got to come out here to get Dufresnite. Well, to not get Dufresnite, but to do the shaman totemic armor. And that actually happens just right up here. I'm pretty sure these ladies don't care who you are. These nerds are friendly to everybody, but you take your Dufresnite, you give it to one of these nerds, they slap it between their cheeks, and they smash, crush, polish, or whatever your Dufresnite, which costs a shit ton of platinum per Dufresnite. And yeah, it's required for a bunch of the totemic pieces. Alright, I'm gonna swim through the drink. The reason I don't like deep water is because of sharks. I don't do sharks. And I'm gonna be honest, I saw the fin of my own pet for a second. It was like, fuck this. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna swim our way through. Oh, the water looks super cool. We can swim down for just a second. Let's take a gander. Oh man, if only I was skilled enough to play the game like this. Yeah, damn. Alright, nerds, we are through Lake Wraith here. And sorry about cutting the clip short. My little boy had a question. And we're into my favorite zone. The Sentry Alchin is he's out for Lizard Man blood, but we're in the fabled Karanas, a home of the elusive bird horse. So magic bird pony, Quillmane's domain. And one day I'll come down here and I'll smack around a bunch of shit, and we'll get our hands on the old levitation cloak. That'll be nice. That'll be a good day. Maybe. Maybe it'll be a good day. It'll be a good day when I eventually get it. Spawning Quillmane is, I don't know, and I've done it on like almost every rendition of EverQuest I've ever played. I feel like it's a it's a rite of passage for for EverQuesting. I don't know. I like to do it. And yeah. Karana is such a long run, dude. I used to hate these zones back in the day. I know I talk about it a lot in almost every episode where I'm running, running across the fucking field of yore, either looking for, bird pony or I'm here to go to the paw or whatever. It is weird. I do think it's weird that Split Paw does not have gnolls outside of it. So that's interesting. Because on Project Quorum, and it might just be based on era or based on, you know, whatever, I guess, whatever build of EverQuest they're using. But the layer of split paw typically has on Project Quorum, it's got 5 or 6 around, I want to say around level 35, level 30 to 35 gnolls that hang out there, and they're a good farm. It's a good spot. I'm sad to see it go, but also, you know, get that ass into the paw. It's been revamped. Split paw's been revamped, and could be worth a peek at higher level. I don't think there really going to be anything in there for us, unless, of course, you know, I want to do the exaltation process of, you know, having some sort of fee to be able to pull an exaltation out of this and that, and put it into items that we've crafted. That could be cool. You know, give me a good reason to go do some dungeon diving later in the game. But first, you know, we need to get a little more established. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. So coming up on the Nexus Spire. What's up, buddy? Looking great. He's got himself a sled. Ugh. I'm just fucking around, guys. I'm just messing around. Shout out to the frogs. Play what you love. Alright, so from one Karana to another Karana. To another Karana. And then finally, our destination. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. I love it. Let's get in there. All right. Good old Weston and Ornstein, or whatever the hell his name is. Was it Oyston? Ready for some Ixar blood? We're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna hop in the drink and go around. And we're gonna make our way up to the eastern plains of Karana. Could be some good money to be had here as well, though, since we are a beast lord and don't have to worry about the griffins. Is taking out Will-O-Wisp. And we could, if the gypsies mind their bullshit, we could make some money. But it was also tossed up an idea. We could go full classic EverQuest, good old classic XP. We could always go out to Sister Island, and we could sell purity belts for a fat dollar. All right, Highland Lions. Yeah, Karana is, the Karanas are just crawling with tailoring goodies. Every Karana. It's got to be careful we don't come across the old hill giants, and the there's a troll that wanders around, and he's bad news. But I think we're going to be okay. The good news is, well, if you die, nothing happens. Oh, the Griffons don't like me, which is weird because the Griffins of the Common Lands could care less. That's okay. That's okay. That's good. That's all right. That means we can. Oh, we gathered up a root. We can beat them up for experience. Oh, I guess I'm not carrying any roots on me. I'm running out of inventory space. Yeah, pretty good XP. I think we can also benefit from some XP in Eastern Karana. And if I want to start factioning with Quenos, there's always bandits. We could do bandits. It'd be a long while before we would ever be able to turn in a bandit sash. but I don't really care about that. I'm more interested in, you know, kill nerd, get faction. But I want to get us into the gorge. Griffin feathers. We'll go ahead and sell them. Come here, grizzly bear. We might as well take you out while we're close by. Creeping up on big fat level 12. And I know it's probably like the slowest Let's Play in history. Oh, I didn't realize how close I was to the druid ring. But that's okay. I don't care about that. And I don't think you guys do either. I don't think you guys do either. I mean, playing fast and trying to, you know, power level through the game. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's also, you know, if you just pick 3 classes and you just get out there and you just get after it, I mean, you're going to get levels pretty quick. You know, so that's also fine. I don't think I need magic weapons to beat up a wisp. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place mentally. I saw the wisp and was like, do I need magic shit? And I think I tested this before and I think I don't. I don't think that I do need nope, I absolutely do not. Nope, we can beat up will-o-wisp without a magic weapon. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So that's a nice way for us to garner up some platinum if we really need to. Even if we can't do the quest, we're gonna auto sell those. I keep getting distracted by every enemy that I see. We can still sell them. Greater Lightstones sell for pretty good. I do think that there's another quest though for Greater Lightstones, and I think it's if I read it correctly, I think it's for Grob. I think there's a Lightstone quest to get faction with one of the mini factions. And that's the tough part about factioning is just because you kill an enemy, and it's like getting faction with a city, you don't get faction with the city in totality. You'll get like, oh, you got faction with the guards. But it's like, okay, yeah, you got faction with the guards, but the Monks Guild will still tune that ass up. You know, you got faction with the Monks Guild, but if you see, you know, one of the Steel Warriors meandering around, he's going to mess that ass up. So, you know, getting faction with the entirety of a city is kind of hit or miss depending on what faction you're trying to do or what city you're trying to unlock. And personally, I think the easiest is probably Kelethin, because you just go to Crushbone. You just go to Crushbone and you just slaughter wholesale. And the only people I think you don't get faction with is the Bards Guild. I think the Bards will be like, no, we'll still kill you. Because they're on a completely different faction. The Wood Elven Bards are not the same Bard faction as the Bards of like Freeport, which is the Bards of Antonica. And I think the Kelethin is the Song Weavers. There is a real easy way if you can sneak, feign death, or do whatever. All right, Wimbley is gonna fucking hate us, so let's hit the drink. There's also Morgan to be concerned about, but you never get faction completely. Now, a good way, I was talking about the Freeport Militia faction, and how to get faction with them, is kind of a pain in the ass. Because a lot of its quests and typically offers a negative faction. But I would have to check here, but on Project Quorum, if you go to the to High Pass, Goblin Left Ears that you turn in High Keep, and I'm not sure if just killing the goblins counts. I know that gives faction with the Guards of Highhold, but if you turn in the Left Ears, that gives positive faction. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. That gives positive faction with the Freeport Militia. And realize this was gonna be Gorgehound Central. These nerds are on high alert. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. But you will get positive faction with regards to Freeport, or the Freeport militia, and no negative faction. And that's the beauty of the quest is if you because uh, I did the Soulfire quest with my paladin Oswick, and to do so, you have to kill Lucan Delir, who is basically the guard captain of the Freeport militia, and it absolutely bombs your faction with Freeport. And the way to repair that, the way I repaired that was by doing the Goblin Left Ears in High Pass Hold. So I know that was like so fucking long. It was like all the fucking words. Just be like, go to High Hold, take the Goblin Ears, turn them in. There's a guard in there by the bank. You can give him the fucking ears. Good Lord. We thank God we've arrived at the Gorge of Zorb. Oh man. I did hunt here, excuse me again. I did hunt here at one point with the same paladin, with my paladin Oswick on Project Worm. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get, you know, materials and stuff like that. And all the drops were clay. Like, I couldn't get a piece of ore at all. I think they're gonna drop clay as well, but I do think that they also do drop ore. And I would also like to slay some minotaurs if we can put them down. What I don't want to fuck with is the damn evil eyes. So we're gonna find out. Ooh, it's like foggy in here. So if you've never hunted in the Gorge of Zorb, oh man, of course it's a fucking evil eye right off the rip. Straight ahead. Gotta love tracking. All right, there's calves and minotaurs. Oh, are we in big trouble? Did we fuck up? Did we make a mistake? I guess we'll see what levels things are. It's level 18 enchanter, level 18 warrior. Ooh. Oh, he is gonna be a tough customer, but we're gonna give him a go. We're gonna fizzle like all the magic. If we beat him, we might level. Let's see if we beat him. Boom. Alright, we got him. I'm gonna pull him back here. Because what I don't want is other shit coming over here and beating the crap out of me while we're trying to fight him. Alright, we're gonna get stuck in. Alright, we're doing damage. We're doing damage. I think this is winnable. I think we can take an enemy 7 levels above us. And Minotaur blood sells pretty good. I gotta get a fucking drink, nerds. Yeah, damn. Alright. He's putting the hurting on us. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. He can interrupt us a little bit. We'll throw an evasive. He's a warrior. We'll get healed back up. We'll let our pet chip away on him for a minute while we get our health back in order. All right, boom. He is a tough customer. He is a tough customer. Also, my little boy has got questions. Questions about his tablet. Oh, man. Chasm Minotaur, War of Attrition. I remember being chased out of the zone with my paladin by these assholes. You guys want to see something? You guys want to see something? Yeah, damn. Look at that back. All right. Oh, sensational. Okay. So, Minotaur Battle Axe, 3 platinum. Perfection. Perfection. We're going to auto sell those. Minotaur Blood, 4 platinum. We're going to auto sell those. And bards are for pussies. I was kidding. I was kidding. Oh my god, I can't believe we didn't level. Shit. All right. This is gonna be this is gonna be a trial of one fight at a time. Where are the mud nerds? Where are all the mud nerds? All right. Oh, here we go. Here now we're talking. Now we got some mud boys. The first time I ever fought one of these these fuckers, he hit me with blind, and I was like, that nerd turned the Wi-Fi off, bro. That nerd hit me so hard, he shut off the fucking internet. Oh, man. Boom. I'm gonna soften him up. The old mud miner. Oh yeah, we're gonna mess these dorks up. I just noticed he's level 12. We're gonna beat the shit out of him. He ain't no chasm minotaur. All right, let's check the drops. Come on, ore. The ghost of Racket's house just turned on for a second, and there was a comment that was like, "Ding!" By the way, sensational. Feel like cat, terrific. Blast of frost. Perfection, but it was like, has anybody ever actually heard the ghost of Racket's house? Or is it all in Racket's head? Don't do that, fucker. It's a real machine. It's in here. Oh, man. I don't even think we got anything. We're killing that dork. Okay, here we go. Block of clay. We're going to store them. We're going to auto-store blocks of clay. We take those. We'll take it. We'll take it. I think this is going to work out. I may have to mess with the occasional big jackass. But now the mud guys are flowing in. They're making their way in. And that's perfect. I'm surprised I haven't been blinded yet. Is it only the elders that blind? I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing any mental gymnastics. Yeah, nope, never mind. Never mind. There it is. In real time. That's fine. All right. All right. They still got it. All right, we're going to swap over to inversion so I can speed heal. All right, we've got mud ate mud. And I don't know what I can do with that. I don't know if I can do anything with that. We're just gonna auto sell that, and we got small block of clay. We'll go ahead and auto store those. Oh god, we're getting murked. I'm getting murked. I'm over here looking at stuff. All right. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're fine here. We're fine. I think it's just called mud. he gave you mud. All right, we're gonna get the pet heal out. Boom. All right, and this dork's level 16. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna jump back over into Zerking. Get stunned instantly. Heal both the pet and me at the same time. And hopefully we're going to get lucky and start to get some ore drops. Because there is another option. Now it means I got to cross the world again. That's okay. That happens with an origin spell. But if we go to Lava Storm, there's also the dervishes that can drop ore. So that is a fine plan B. What do we got here? Small piece of ore. Terrific. Auto store them. All right, I'm gonna get healed up. I'm gonna grind out the mud nerds. I gotta sort my kid out. My little boy, he's got questions. He's got questions. We gotta unravel the riddle of Roblox. I'll be right back. Welcome back to the the blinding series. We've been here for a while. We're about to get big level 12 here in the pitch blackness. I don't think I'd have it any other way. Boom. Oh, I'm sorry, level 13. Terrific. And level 13 is huge. Level 13 is a huge level for us because we get Thistlecoat, which is pretty good, but we get Spirit of Lightning, our very first proc for our boy. And I've moved locations. We're over here by Runny Eye, just because it's... Oh, look at the gains. Look at the gains. I know I just got a new spell and I pulled. That's okay. We're going to be fine. But I move locations. It's just a little easier. They walk a little closer. You know, if I need to zone, I can just zone into Runny Eye. No big deal. But just gathering up the mud and the clay mud and the ore mud, and we're gonna take all that mud and we're gonna do something with it. We're gonna build, you know, like a pottery bowl or some shit. I don't know. I've never done pottery in EverQuest, so it'll be new. I don't know if there's anything good or anything worth I can get out of it. The real goal here is the ore, which is actually much rarer than I had anticipated. But I think we are going to spend our first alternate advancement. I mean, I have 11 points. I was waiting until we got you know, our class locked in. But one of the best ones to take if you're new to EQL, it's mnemonic retention. Just it gives you more spell gems. You know, your 3 classes, chances are you're going to have more than one, you know, spellcaster. It just gives you more to work with. So we're gonna drop a point there so I can throw the pet spell on the bar. You know, nothing too crazy, at the moment. And we'll grab his Spirit of Lightning, which Spirit of Lightning, super good, gives him a chance to proc and increases his dex by 75, and lets him proc the Spirit of Lightning for 62 points of damage. It does increase his threat, so that's cool. If I really want little buddy here tanking. But we've been at it for a little bit. Nothing too crazy. The mud nerds, they slowly start working their way down from here and through the area. I got to take out the goblins. Occasionally we get ourselves a minotaur. I did have someone come by, hit me up with some buffs, so that was nice. We like buffs. Buffs are good. Probably, you know, go ahead and we'll go ahead and jump over into evasion. We'll go ahead and cast Spirit of Lightning on our pet. That way he's all set. And then back to zerking. And it's all coming together. It's all coming together. I mean, we're wielding some straight grade A bullshit. I mean, but we are winning. We are winning, and that's what matters. So I was hunting right over here. I was just right over here. But this is the hot spot over here, man. They're just constantly spawning and coming in at you. So good if you can take it. The goblins are actually amiable, which is freaking hilarious. That the goblins like me, but this area's pretty hot with enemies because they come from this direction and this direction, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Something that is worth mentioning, I didn't throw Thistlecoat up because I'm an idiot, is that if we're in Divine, using, oh my goodness, see, this is what I was talking about, using Blast of Frost is a great heal, early on. because you're healed for the amount of mana, so you get that 40 mana heal. Pops off super quick. We're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, worst case scenario, we die. We die, and that's it. And I'm not even attacking. I'm just standing here, getting my shit pushed in. Let's sort that out real quick. Hold on a second here, boys. Let's get. We're gonna get right back at it. Hold on a moment. Let me get my boy out. And here comes another one. Fantastic. Oh my god, they hit so damn hard. Alright, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Just hang there for just a second there, big guy. Just hold on for just a second there, big fella. Just wait this one out. How about you wait this one out? Ah, shit. Damn it. That's what I meant by, like, they just keep coming. Like, great spot if you can handle it, if you can take that ass whooping. I mean, we can take out quite a few of them. We're not doing too shabby. We're not doing too shabby. We're absolutely doing shabby. Fuck. But as you can see, the closer you get to this little edge here, the worse it becomes for you as a player. So we switch back over to evasive stance. Summon up our boy again. Throw up the lightning. There we go. And we're back in it. We're back in it. We pick a new dork, and we start kicking his ass. Oh, great, and the goblin lookout, and his butt hurt. Oh, jeez. So, not the worst strat. I mean, we've got, almost 20% here. Just doing this, eventually we're gonna run out of, mana. We're gonna run out of resources. But that's okay. We're about out of juice. Come on, buddy. I need you and me on the same target. I'm almost out of endurance, so that's bad news. All right. And then we book it. And then we book it. Ah, they're coming. And the whole plan is when you get overwhelmed, you just take a little stroll back here into Runny Eye, and we'll zone in and drop all that aggro. And rinse and repeat. And that's been the XP strat. Thank you for joining me on this series of unfortunate events. Alright, I've just been staking it out here beside the entrance to Runny Eye, and we're still getting after it, creeping it up on level 14. And that's going to be badass. Probably another kill or two. This guy's not going to do it, that's for damn sure. Shaboom. But the goblins do have a chance to drop rusty things, so we'll take those. We'll take those. Or a crack staff, and we'll sell it. That's fine, too. That's fine, too. I think we're going to grab level 14, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and origin out, and we're going to check our stockpile. We're going to come over to the place of dumb. The area of dumb. And, hopefully drop a beating on something. Oh, there's a Minotaur. There's a Minotaur and a mud nerd. And we'll just let him walk on by. We'll grab up this last Mudite Elder and we'll pull him back because it'll save me from having to fight off the whole damn zone. And just been enjoying the gathering of of stuff. I do think that the ore is a little skimpy. I don't know. I've got way more clay than I've gotten anything else. I mean, that's fine. They are mud nerds. So that's to be expected, I suppose. But we're gonna check. Money is looking good. It's the best it's ever been. So, you know, the Minotaurs, they drop good stuff. I've got an inventory just packed full of shit. Oops, I've got a gorge moss. Some of these things I have no idea. I have no idea. Boom. But level 14. Oh my god, it's about time. We've got light healing. All right, terrific. We can we can heal from more than trash. Sensational. We got light healing, we got burst of fire, so that's nice. I mean, it's this little pimp damage spell. Camouflage coming in huge. So probably gonna lose a flash of light here, and we'll pick up camo. That's gonna come in a whole hell of a lot better. We did get sicken as a dot, and we've unlocked tendon slice as an ability for the berserker. So in here somewhere. Does it have, is it a discipline? Oh, it is a discipline. Okay, so it's basically snare, but it's melee snare, so that's awesome. We'll take that for sure. Camo, absolutely worth. Light healing, huge upgrade in that department. Burst of fire, it's okay. I mean, it's not doing anything absolutely crazy. Sicken, on the other hand, pretty important. So I'll probably end up throwing this on the bar somewhere. Camo is situational whenever we're traveling or whatever, but Sicken will more than likely become a combat spell. So I'll more than likely do, like, I've just been throwing them wherever at this point. I'll probably do, like, because you can save loadouts and all that stuff. It still has my barbarian stuff saved. That's wild. All right. Well, we'll delete those. We'll get those out of the way. And we're going to origin out and check our things. But I'll probably end up making like a fight bar and then a buff bar like I did with the other Let's Plays. So tendon slice good, sicken pretty good as well. Allow us to throw some dots out there. They're not massive, but they do add up. So it's off home. We're off home. It's time to get out of here and get back to old Seblest and Cablis and see what we can see in the crafting department. I'll see you guys there when I'm all set up. All right, not too shabby of a haul. Got ourselves 10 small bricks of ore out of that, and 17 small pieces of ore. Ended up getting 7 thick grizzly bear skins, and we also got quite a few ruined bear pelts, and we probably have just an absolute mess of chunks of meat. Yeah, we do. And bear meat as well. I am going to have to start being picky with some of this. This is going to get out of control quick, man. As far as clay, we got, like I said, the clay drops are crazy. They're small blocks of clay. We got 57 of them. We did get 5 large bricks of ore. 11 of the large blocks of clay, and then we've got 6 heavy clay. And I did end up getting an electrum bar from one of the elders, which was pretty cool, as well as a carnelian. And then just regular blocks of clay. Like, you get a lot of clay. I mean, if you're looking to, you know, build some pottery, that is the place to go. So we're gonna start with our pieces of ore. We're gonna grab these up. This is gonna, yeah, like I said, this is gonna get ugly quick. Like, I got a basilisk egg. We got a bunch of roots. And our berry supply is starting to get good. The food department of our character is on the rise. That is working out. I'm even gonna throw my pods of water in there. And we'll grab these. Row dates. I don't even know if that's a snack. I don't know what that is. So we got grubs. I'm just I'm just hoarding literally everything I can get my hands on at this point. As far as, oh damn it, I didn't mean to do all that. Our dragon horde. We did end up getting a rusty longsword, so we'll retrieve that. And then we also got a rusty scythe. I wasn't sure if that could be sharpened or not, but we're gonna find out together. And oh my gosh, man, there's just so many people, which is super cool. Super cool. We're gonna start with the sharpening of the things. All right, we're gonna fail at the sharpening of the things, and then we'll do that, and grab another small brick. And I couldn't recall if you can. Yep, you absolutely can. Terrific, it worked. So we'll do that. And we failed. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna start with bits. And we're just gonna make them all. And then we'll switch over and we'll start making sheets. And we're gonna go from there. This has been super good. This is progress, nerd. Greatest progress? Probably not. Good progress for me? Absolutely. Oh, and we got some vegetables while we were messing around. And at some point in time, I'll I'll make this look nicer. Large bricks of ore and stuff like that, there's not a whole lot I can do with those without having like a chisel or anything like that. So we'll grab up our small bricks, we'll throw our small piece of ore back in there, and then we'll try to make a couple more sheet metal, which I have considered grabbing up the AAs for different trade skills. Could be worth. All right, we're up to a 66 because the first point you put in them, like, they might be worth for like a point, maybe. Like, we got blacksmithing mastery. It's like it gives you a flat 10% chance of success, which could be useful. As of right now, I'm not super concerned about it. We are going to try Najina for some dervishes. I think that could work out really well. But we are starting to stockpile, which I am happy about. You know, we're up to 7 sheet metal. I'm gonna have to resupply the water flasks at some point. I do need to start figuring out, because I think that we can unravel the riddle of the drinks as soon as I get a hold of a brewing station. But now that we have camouflage, I can probably get into town and use the station. So I think we're going to try that. We might try to get into Freeport and use the brewery, if you will. I'm going to find out what I need. I think I just need a bottle, but I'm going to make sure before I go. All right, according to what I've discovered, it is just the berries and a water flask. So we're gonna make our way out. We're gonna make our way over to Freeport. I'm gonna try to utilize camouflage and get near the brewery, and hopefully we're probably gonna fizzle like a madman, because this is. Oh no, maybe not. All right. That's okay. We would have cast the spell, and we would have got it. It would have happened. Let's get our boy with Spirit of Lightning. Not that it'll save him from, you know, the wrath of the guards, but you never know. You never know. So, as far as I am aware, and I've already picked up some water flasks. If, like I said before, if we fucking drink one on the way there, whatever. What? Yeah, we did. We did. It's, it's ruined. It's ruined. This Let's Play's gone to shit. Anyway, we're gonna make our way in. I think there's a brewing station pretty front and center that I think I can get my hands on. We're gonna try to make some fruit juice. And I'm pretty sure it's just 2 and 2 with a water flask. And we should be okay. I didn't think our divination was very good. Well, I guess our divination is 49. That's pretty good. That's good. All right. Just a little bit of camo. And the guards love us. Perfection. Excuse me, boys, coming through. Don't mind me. Just stretching my lizard legs. Don't mind me. Also, don't kill me. Trying to recall where the best brewery is. I think we're on the wrong side. I think we need to get over into West Freeport. Yeah. Let's get over into West Freeport. And we'll find the brewery together. Our stealthy infiltration in to Freeport. And so far, camo seems to be holding. Don't mind me, boys. Must wait longer before you can forage. What the hell? Alright, there's the monks. Ooh, there's a bakery right there. Where is it? Yeah, it's right over here. Here we go. Here we go. I should be able to use this one right here without drawing any unwanted attention. So I don't think, alright, if we manual combine, we can just do 2 of the fruit. And our skill is shit. Our skill is shit, which is fine. But 5 flasks of fruit juice per combined. And that's okay. That's okay. This gives us a couple drinks as opposed to having no drinks. And we're getting skill. We're getting skill while we're doing it. Get out of here, guard. Please get out of here. Please go away. All right. And we got some berry juice. Sensational. Oh man, the drinks. Finally. Finally. I don't even care if we get killed at this point. I don't care if the guard spots me and he's like, "Hey, you stop making Kool-Aid." You know, whatever. However he sounds. Oh man, terrific. Oh, that is just worked out. That has worked out perfectly. All right, we failed on the last one. That's okay. We got ourselves 30 beverages out of that one. Out of that one little trial. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. Camo's holding strong. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run through Freeport all the way. Put us on the right side of the world. And by right side of the world, I mean closer to Lava Storm. So what I'll do is I'll take these, and we'll throw these up here. And now we got food and drink. Oh, man. Super good. And we'll take these and we'll throw these here. That way they're not being used. They're not being used. It's water flasks. They're cheap. I don't even really care if we here, we'll do this to appease the world. There, boom. Go to gold 9 silver. There. All set. Food and drink. We're up to 37 platinum pieces. And I think that we're going to make our way over into Lava Storm. Possibly for some more gains. Either that or now would be the time to unravel some faction. But I do think if I can use camouflage, I don't know if I can use camouflage in the city. If I can use camo in the city and I can find a way to get my hands on red wine, I can faction with the Dark Elves without ever having to use an illusion. Not that I'm opposed to switching over to Enchanter. It's just tedious. It's just tedious. Unless, of course, they're like, oh, you can absolutely... Like, if they give me the illusion the moment I switch over. I suppose we can find out together. Let's do that. Let's find out together. Can I just do that anywhere? I think it was like anywhere you can fast. Let's add a loadout, so our primary is not going to change. Additional enchanter. Actually, we'll do... Do I want to level up 2 different classes? Do I want to throw 2 different boys on the bar here? Or do I want to keep like ranger and do enchanter? Let's just do this for the sake of the series. All right, yeah, we'll save that. Oh, select a valid race. Yeah, that one. The one we are. Primary. What are you talking about? We only have one option. Okay, game. Okay, game. Thank you. Save. And, there we go. Swap. Our very first swap. You cannot swap while invisible. Okay, now that we're not invisible. Swap. Oh, Illusion Dark Elf. Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. It cleared all my bars. That sucks. That sucks, but... Alright, let's just do Enchanter here. Illusion Dark Elf. Throw that on the bar. Because if I can just go in there and faction, because I'm actually only buying a a trade skill item. Does that count? All right. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Now we are the Dark Elf. Now see if they still want to kill us because we still worship Cassock Thule. I guess we'll find out. Did it get darker when I turned into a Dark Elf? That's weird as hell. We'll go check the guards. We'll go check the guards. Because I'm pretty sure you can just buy the red wine in, Oh, okay, I gotta do it every time I go past. That's fine. Camouflage lasts through, but illusion doesn't. There's probably an AA for that. I don't really care about that. Alright, boom, we are Dark Elf again. 30 minutes of a shimmering illusion. Oh man, Nectalos Forest. I have done some work here. I have done some work here. I'm back on the hero's journey. It's somewhere in a playlist. It's my hero's journey playlist. I ran through Nectalos with disarm. And I disarmed every single guard. And then let them chase me out of the zone. Do they still hate me? No, they're indifferent. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right. Well, this should work out pretty good then. So we can very easily unlock unlock the Dark Elf race. So I'm gonna run all the way to Nerik. We're gonna pick up Neriak. Whatever, dorks. We're gonna pick up some red wine. We'll go ahead and faction with the we'll faction with the Dark Elves because it's easy. You just turn in red wine and call it a day. And that should make the majority of them love me so that I can meander about the city, use their benches and what have you. And we can start going to work. We can turn the Dark Elf city into an allied city. And factioning by killing enemies and stuff like that with the different races. It really depends on what you're trying to do. Like I said earlier, I think Kelethin is probably the easiest. All right, let's get in there and see if we can get this done. All right, coming up on the city. At ease, gentlemen. Man, we look stupid. I am curious though, before we push all the way through, as an enchanter, do we have any like starting, I suppose, enchants? You probably have to buy them. You probably have to buy them. I highly doubt those are, they consider those good, necessary. All right, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? I suppose I could always just turn into a dark elf and come use the the different stations. But red wine, 7 silver. We're gonna go ahead and buy 400 of them. There. We've spent our life savings on being able to hang out with the dark elves. And now we'll go turn those in. We'll go turn those into I'm pretty sure he's in the 3rd gate. I need to check. And as soon as I know where he's at, we'll do more. Alright, we're in Narek 3rd Gate, and we're at the library, which is right here. So, come in through the commons, run past all this bullshit. Come down through here. And this is the nerd we're looking for, Lokar to Baith. And we're gonna make our way right in here. Don't mind me, dorks. It's good to see everybody. And this is our boy here. We're just gonna take 400 red wine, and we're gonna give him all of them. And we're going to watch our our chat lag like a motherfucker, and we're going to have changed the minds, the heart and minds of all the people, the Dark Bargainers, the Dread Guard, and the inner and outer, and unlock the race, the Dark Elf, simply by giving this nerd 400 red wine, which means that even as an XR, they'll probably still like me. So that was a quick and easy way to get our faction with these with these heathens, and well worth the price. So it's not like we used any items other than to pick up something and hand it to another nerd. Nothing wrong there. There's no weapons being wielded or armor being taken. So, and all it does is offer faction. It doesn't even give experience. So we're still at 0%. So I'm probably going to utilize Neriek from this point out because now they're, well, this nerd's apprehensive. He doesn't like us. Fuck him. Anyway, we're gonna use the city here to be able to do the crafting we've been unable to obtain, which I think is just a lot easier. We can find out if they want to murder us. No, 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 no. We're allies. We're allies. So even as now there might be some of them that are like, we don't like you, and that's okay. It's okay if there's some of the factions that hate us. But that means I can come in here as a I can come in here as an Ixar, and they'll, you know, they're gonna settle the fuck down. They're all allies. We're all allies here. And I don't have to worry about sneaking in someplace. I do think it's interesting that they put those little moats of potential trade-in nerds where all the priests of Discord typically are. There's probably some NPCs that'll still hate us, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna get set up, make our way in to into Lava Storm and see what we can get done. So, hello boys. I should be able to run. We're just gonna test. We're gonna test. If I get killed, I get killed. I don't really care. Yep, nope, somebody hates us. Somebody hates us. This idiot hates us. That's okay. Is he gonna rally the troops? Is he gonna rally the boys if he chases us out of here? I wonder why he doesn't like us. Like is the Warriors Guild a completely different faction? It's fine if it is. Oh, but then I don't care about this story. Like this guy, like if this guy's beating on us, if he's hitting us, does everybody else hate us? We'll find out real quick. We'll find out real quick. No, no, they're like, we don't care, man. We don't care. The guards don't give a shit. All right. That guy can't fight anyway, man. Ain't nobody scared of him. He's a dark elf, man. Ain't nobody afraid of you. Now, if his last name was McMarin, then we'd have some problems. All right. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go ahead and swap back over to our build. All right. Let's get back out there and get back after. Hopefully these guys aren't Fighters Guild. No, they're allies. Terrific. And this guy's indifferent. He doesn't even give a shit. All right. What do you do? All right. Whatever. Now that we got that out of the way, that did eat, you know, it ate a big chunk of our money. So I don't know. I don't care. Worth. Absolutely worth. What are we gonna do? We gonna go stand at the bar? No. I'm gonna go to the crafting stations, and you know we sell camouflage to get past any dork we need to get past. So we're gonna make our way into Lava Storm Mountains because I think Lava Storm is gonna have more gains in the ore department than just trying to kill Muddites. But I am excited. I am excited to be able to hit a bank, gather up the things we need. The fucking invisible wall was that? And actually get some progress done on some of these other trade skills, like having a beverage on our character, you know, being able to actually cook some of the food that we've gathered, and kind of use Nariak as our starting base of operations. As this character will eventually be, you know, this character is going to be my main, and I'll stick with him even after the, you know, the challenge is over with, and find some other things to do. What's up, little buddy? What's up, little goblin? Oh, I thought he was trying to put that frog back in his cage. Anyway, it's all worth. Eventually, I'll have all the factions unlocked, all the races unlocked, and all that stuff. So we were eventually going to do that at some point, and I think Lava Storm is also going to be pretty good in the levels, in the leveling department. Oh man, I am absolutely in. Oh yeah, these guys are blue and indifferent. What? Alright, we got fire elementals that are different. I mean, the goblins are gonna hate us, but goblins aren't... I mean, goblins don't really count. Goblins aren't, like... They're not... They're not, you know, they're not people. We don't care what those goblins think. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Alright, that's neat. Alright, we're gonna auto-sell that. What do we got here? I don't know if I can use Asmeg for anything. Damn it, store it for now. Store it for now. Alright, these are the boys we're after here, the rock dervishes. Oh man, big gains, big gains. Oh, we're imbalanced. Okay, I did weird shit with our character. There we go. Okay, everybody's friend. Alright, understood. Understood. Small brick of ore. Perfect. Perfect. And if we want, we can go over there and mess around in Najina. Not that I would need to. Okay, so fiery ore, although is in the game, fiery ore, the recipes that you use to create, I guess fiery weapons, are not. So fiery ore is useless to us. So I think for now we're gonna go ahead and auto sell them. If I am wrong and eventually those pop up, well, we know where to find them and they're not that hard to get a hold of. Alright, well, the battle for ore continues, and our war against the dervish begins. Alright. I am pleased with the goodies so far. Alright. Bunch of goblins, man. Fire drakes all over the place. Alright, I'm gonna start poking around the Oh, there's a cat. And confirmed that if you're a beast lord, you get a little tiger. I think you should have got a gorilla. Oh, hello. Alright, I'll murder you. We'll kill you. You know, because if you go to Kira Island, they got gorillas, man. Alright, bloodstones. Sensational. Auto-store those. Starting to get good. Starting to get good. So I think I'm going to kill dervishes for a while. I think this is going to work out. I'm probably going to kill anything I come across here. Now that I think about it, I don't think there's a whole lot in this zone. I mean, we've got a whole mess of, we got a blue even and yellow con zone at our disposal. I'm gonna smash through all these nerds, and if we reach a point where I feel like the gains are not gaining, we'll go kill sisters and we'll take their belts and we'll sell them for for platinum, and we'll buy what we need. Boom, have some frost. Essence of fire. We'll sell. And I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to look up some of these items to figure out what all is needed. I mean, like I said before, I'm no crafting master. But I would like to get into some fucking bandit. Stone fruit, okay. Auto sell that. Bloodstone rings. We'll auto sell those, and we're starting to get into enemies that are offering better loot. And I like that. Better loot means more money, And that's what I meant earlier in the series by, you know, you want to move up in the world? Start off by getting levels. Best way to get gains. Stronger you get, the more money you make, the more you can buy, the more you can take on. Progress, baby. Feels good. Alright, I haven't been out here very long, but we've spotted a rare. The Warbone Monk is out and about. Out here trying to give people the undead jutsu. And we're going to beat the brakes off his ass and see what he drops. Because reasons. Not that we can use it. But it's nice to look. Bone-fingered gloves. Badass. 3 intelligence, 3 dexterity, warrior, paladin, ranger, shadow knight, monk, bard, rogue, beast lord, berserker. For the hands. And we'll see what they look like. They look like just regular gloves. This look like regular gloves. Alright, that's cool. We're going to sell them. And we're going to sell the saltpeter because we're not making fireworks. Alright, I had spotted him on the old tracker and was like, you know what? Let's kick his ass. So there's far more drakes than there is anything else out here. So there's a distinct possibility. Oh, the second riddle of the troll. Terrific. We're not doing that. There's a possibility. Sorry for the pause. Had to itch my my nose. That we're just gonna go. I know I'm all over the place. That we're just gonna go beat the shit out of stuff for platinum. Oh, we got a fire goblin wizard. Basilisk doesn't care about us. Goblin wizard absolutely cares. That's okay. Now our conjuration is pretty trash. That's okay. We're gonna get skill. Alright. Ooh, a bronze spear. Alright. Might be worth taking out goblins and stuff like that for some bronze weaponry. Yeah, there appears to be more fire elementals than anything else. I mean, we have track. So I mean, I can track dervishes and you know, pick and choose. And it's easier just to bring up the track window and oh my god, I ran into a rock. Click on the enemy you want and then look on your map because then it just shows where they're at. Instead of having to, you know, follow little mud controls. For it to be like, oh, he's straight ahead, he's off to the left, he's taking a shower, he's bathing in lava. You know, whatever it is. But they do appear to be relatively scarce. I don't know why I tried to throw fire at him. That was dumb. But they do drop ore more consistently than the mud nerds do. So just a bit of a grind to be able to do that. But we just do that and then open up the map, see where they're at, grab up our vegetables. And, I mean, using the tracking radius of the ranger is way more beneficial with the map than it is to, you know, actually click, hey, track that thing. I'm gonna fall in some lava. Lava, by the way, great way to race your bind wounds. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Is that Drake chasing me? No, he's not. He's not chasing me. So, but it is a big pain in the ass to have the, you know, the map open plus the tracker open. But whatever. We're getting it done. And they drop gems, so that's nice. But yeah, this is the entirety of the plan. So I'm going to keep after it. I just wanted to show the monk and kind of show the strat here of how I'm tracking down enemies. And share that with you guys. Alright, where is this door? Where is he in the lava? Come on, man. Come on, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of the get out of the lava. Where are you at? Did we even hit him? Do I gotta go swimming in the drink? Yeah, he's down in the fucking drink. Where you at, dork? Come out. Ah! Alright. Okay. Alright. Pet, to me. It's scuffed. Alright. Now we fight. Now we fight. The things I'll do for a small brick of ore. What are you looking at, fire elemental? You mind your fucking business. Yeah, damn. Alright, we're back in Nariak. And I spent a little bit of money. We picked up a smithing chisel from the blind fish that is below us. And we're going to do a little bit more in the trade skill department. I think we're safe to go ahead and destroy that for now. All right. We're going to grab out all of our ore. And we've got some small bricks. We're going to go ahead and grab those out. Ended up getting 13 while we were there. Large bricks of ore. Go ahead and take those out as well, because we'll be turning those into small bricks. And we're going to go ahead and... I think, well, the bartender probably doesn't sell water flask. I don't know if there's a vendor in here or not. We're going to find out, though. We're going to poke around. I don't think there is. Oh, this is jewel crafting. Okay. Probably not. All right. Back down and out. All right. But we're right outside Adamant Armor, where the smithy is. We're going to see if they sell water flasks in here. Probably not, though. Being a smithy. Would you think? You would think that they would. That you'd be able to buy water flasks at the smithy, because, well, blacksmithing uses a shit ton of water. But that's okay. We'll find something. Let's go not here. Let's go not here. Ranger spells. Interesting. No shit. We got ourselves a dark elf ranger. Good old Dritz himself. Hanging out outside, I think this leads up to the wizard tower. Yep, sure does. Oh. Olvin does not like me. Olvin is not a fan. He's like, I don't care what you did. I don't care how much wine you gave that fucking idiot. Alright, we're gonna find some water flasks, and then we're gonna do a little bit of smithing. And I also grabbed a file mold as well. I should probably grab more than one, just in case we fail. And Narek is it is a bit of a pain in the ass. But it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. It's what we've got. Where the hell is the blind fish? Getting lost in the sauce in this place. There we go. Blind fish. All right, it's actually in the basement area here, down here. Cool little bar. It is a cool little bar. I don't think they sell water. No, no, but it is a brewing station that we can use, and the smithy right over here, he's got the file mold for a silver. We're gonna go ahead and just buy a couple of them, just to make sure that we succeed. And we don't need to. I was actually tracking that guy because I was like, I don't know, I don't know how the hell to get down here. But we've also got more smithing supplies here for different items that we would want to make. We're making forged weapons, so all good things. All good things. I just gotta find who sells water. The hardest thing to find in the game. Water flasks. Alright, I'm gonna find some water and we're gonna go from there. Alright, I ran to the foreign quarter and we picked up 50 water flasks. I also grabbed 100 loaves of bread. Just to throw into the vault. We're gonna end up using those as well. And the first thing we're going to do is do all of our sheet metal. We're gonna get those. Hopefully I got. Okay, we got bag space for it. And we'll get a few more of them. All right, and with those out of the way, I think we'll take the large bricks and we'll throw them in there with chisel. And that should give us 2 small. Which is a nice way to break down the bigger ore. Oh, we failed. That sucks. Failed again. That sucks. All right. Break those down, and then we'll... I guess since we're... Is it 3? It might be 3. We'll just use we'll just use this. It's hard to keep track of all the things, nerd. All right. All right, we got 6 more, which is nice. In the smithing department, so our stockpile grows, which is all good things. And we're probably going to start creeping up on actually starting to skill. Let's throw them in there. We should throw them on top of each other. Yeah, we're up to 13, which is great. We'll put our orb away. I think for the file, I think we need metal bits. To craft our file. The chisel, we don't really need to hang on to that. What we do need to grab, because we're going to be making a trip, we're going to get our bear meat out. And we're also going to see our wolf meat. We're going to grab those. And we'll be done with that for now. And we're going to see if we can make a file. I'm pretty sure it's metal bits. Oops. Didn't realize that we'd forged up some berries. We'll head back to the forge. And we will try to craft a file. Yes. We don't need to make them all. We just need to make one. Okay. Got it done. So now we have a file and we have a chisel. So we're good to be able to start crafting studs for upgraded armor and skilling. And we're able to break down larger pieces of ore into smaller pieces of ore. Utilizing the chisel. The file can go into the bank because I'm not going to use it unless I absolutely Absolutely need it. And we'll just put that with the chisel there. I know my bank and stuff like that is an absolute disaster. What I am going to do is I'm going to fucking destroy that. We don't need that. All right. Trade skill. Nope, not it. Trade skill depot. Throw our bits in there. The file mold. It was only a few silver for each. We don't need those. We'll also throw our water flasks in there because we don't need them for what comes next. Oh my gosh, man. I'm just... Now we're foraging with every attempt, which is awesome. So I think after we do the old sandwich run that we're about to do now, we're about to make some snacks. Or at least we're going to try. Is we're going to run all the way to... Nope, that's the wrong direction. We're not going to third gate. We're headed back to the foreign quarter. We're going to go into the foreign quarter and we're going to throw together some bear meat sandwiches and some wolf meat sandwiches, or at least we're going to try. And that'll give us an even greater stockpile of food and actually give us some gains in the baking trade skill. It's not necessarily the lowest tier, but it's what we got. So we're just gonna throw materials at it. It uses some of the materials up, frees up some some space, and maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. And the place I bought water from and all that is actually just right around this way. And we've got the so be careful because there's mages about. All right, so bread and bear meat. So we'll just search for them. Oh, rat ear sandwiches. No kidding. You can also make rat steaks, rat sandwich. Nice, nice. All right, well, we're gonna go with some wolf sandwiches. We're just gonna try to make them all, and tell it to go ahead and go. And that becomes trivial at 31. I'm pretty sure the bear. Pickled Bixie, no shit. Pickled froglock. Oh man, we're gonna be eating good. We're gonna be eating good. Also, the bear sandwich is also 31. So, if anything, hey, the skill has finally started to move. Terrific. We're fucking terrible at it. That's okay. We're getting a skill at every attempt at this point. So, and eventually we can move on to start making like bat wing crunchies or whatever. Like it's just you get some bat wings and a little bit of frosting. You guys know it's a well-known thing. It's a well-known thing. All right. It's had enough supplies to push the skill up to at least in the 20s. I don't know if we'll cap off the skill or not. We'll see. It's gonna be close. I think it worked out. I think it worked out actually perfectly for it to become trivial. That's awesome. All right, we ended up with a good supply. We got far more bear sandwiches than we got wolf, but we started with wolf, so it's to be expected. And there's nice little, whoops, not here. This one. Nice little shop in here. Got some old Tal and Sal, the old baking brothers. Where I can pick up other stuff that's required to get our skill moving right along. How you doing, sir? All right, we're allies. Terrific. And I think, oh, terrific, pot of water. We're gonna go ahead and bank this stuff. I know I got a ton of shit in the bank, but I just wanted to, you know, I'm excited. I'm happy with the fact that I've stuck to my guns when it comes to making food and to making water. And now we went from just having nothing to having fish. We've got fruit juice, berry juice. We got animal sandwiches. The next order of business that we need to work on is bags. We've got to get some fucking inventory for us and the bank. But I believe that that is going to be an adventure for next time. Unfortunately, we have run out of time for today, and I'm absolutely stoked about the journey. I know I'm all over the place. I'm so indecisive with this Let's Play because there's just so many things to try to keep track of, um, to kind of build that character from ground up. And I know that I would probably benefit more from just hyper focusing on like one aspect to be like, okay, guys, we're gonna pursue, nothing but blacksmithing, or we're gonna pursue, nothing but this to get ourselves in good armor, good weapons, gain levels. But I'm kind of enjoying just spreading that out and just exploring the different trade skills as we come across them, or as I think of them and go, okay, how can we supply this ourselves via the world? Or, do we break down and try to get, some platinum and then just buy the resources that we need so that we can push the skill. Um, I'm absolutely loving the adventure, and in the next episode, I think we're gonna go ahead and decide a name for our little buddy down there. He's the shit. He needs a name. He deserves a good name. He's been working hard. His back is so strong from carrying our our shit-geared character. Um, Channel members, you guys are absolutely the best. You guys reaching out, the reception for this Let's Play has been just absolutely sensational. I appreciate you guys. Hit me up in the compliment section. The tips, the advice when it comes to the trade skills, where to go to hunt, all those things, well received. Well received. Keep them coming. I don't know if I'll hit everything everybody says, or suggests, but I'm trying, nerds, and I'm trying to respond to everybody. I absolutely appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.